Hello and welcome. This is a guided meditation. This is part of learning to connect with and trust your inner guidance. With this meditation, you will be working with your higher self. That is the part of you that is all-wise, all-knowing, and exists at a much higher vibration. It is a part of you that's always offering guidance. You will also be working with your third eye or Ajna center. This is the energy center located between your brows and slightly above. It is the center of spiritual insight for intuition, and it is where you have that inner knowingness as you connect with your higher self. As you stimulate your third eye, you will receive greater insight into what is the right next step for you. You will have clearer guidance, a clearer knowing of your highest path. Your greatest opportunities for evolution and growth will become clearer. Allow whatever messages, images, nudges, or even emotional shifts that you receive during this meditation to be honored as the divine messages and gifts that they really are. Allow yourself to receive whatever you are ready to receive today. Go ahead and take a deep breath in, expanding the belly big and wide and holding the breath in the center of your body. When you exhale, imagine all tension in your body leaving with the breath. Go ahead and breathe out. Let your lungs completely empty and let your next breaths be natural and effortless. We'll breathe together one more time, breathing in, holding the breath, and releasing. We will begin by relaxing the body, beginning with your toes relaxed, feet relaxed, shins relaxed, calves relaxed. Moving up to the knees relaxed, thighs relaxed, hamstrings relaxed. Moving up the hips relaxed, glutes relaxed. Allow your legs to feel heavier and to sink further into the floor beneath you. Moving up the sides, up to the lower back and the lower belly. Allow the muscles to relax, moving up to the chest, up the back, to the shoulders, up the sides, relaxing. Moving down the arms, past the elbows, the forearms to the wrists, to the hands, to the fingers, relaxing every muscle, every tendon. Allow your body to sink deeper and deeper, relaxing further and further. If you still notice areas of tension, bring your awareness to that area and slowly observe as it begins to dissipate. Continuing up, moving up through the neck, up to the jaw, the muscles around the mouth, the cheeks, and the nose. The muscles around the eyes and the forehead, relaxing, relaxing. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, you will release any more tension within your body, breathing out. Allowing gravity to hold you securely, feeling your body deeply relaxed. Now become aware of your whole body here in this present moment. Your feet, your hands, your face, your whole being. Now become aware of the sounds around you and say to yourself, "My mind is quiet." Now bring your focus to the crown of your head. This is an energy center known as your crown chakra. Imagine this energy center opening up, expanding, and as it opens up, imagine a beam of light ascending upward from the crown of your head, moving up into the cosmos, up into higher dimensions of light. However, you can imagine this light. Do so now. Maybe you see it glowing and radiating, sparkling. Maybe it's a golden color. Maybe it's a pure white light. This light is a channel, a bridge that will connect you to your higher self. See what different sensations you begin to feel at the crown of your head. Do you feel tingling? Do you feel a sense of opening or expansion? Perhaps you feel a lightness around the crown of your head. Maybe you're more of a visual person. Can you see clearly this radiant beam of light ascending from your head and moving far into the cosmos? Now imagine your spine as a hollow rod and allow this rod to expand, growing wider and wider, opening up from within your body. And as it opens up, it begins to flow the light in from the crown of your head, down into your body, down the spine, allowing more and more light to continue to pour into your body. As the light flows down, imagine it comes back up, circulating within you, even radiating outside of you. Notice the circulation of light within you. How does your body respond to these increasing levels of energy? If you need to adjust your posture, feel free to do so now. Has your breathing changed? Have your emotions shifted? Do you feel more peaceful? Do you feel any sensations in your body? Imagine with every inhale you are breathing in light, and with every exhale you are breathing out light into the world around you. Now imagine that off in the distance you notice this beautiful speck of light, and this light represents your higher self. And it is beginning to approach you. It's drawing closer and closer, growing brighter and more radiant, more beautiful. As it draws closer to you, see if you can begin to pick out features of your higher self. Do they look like you? Do they look human? Or are they just a beam of light? What kinds of shapes does their light take on? What kinds of colors do you see coming from them? Drawing closer and closer to you. See if you can sense the power of your higher self. Its love, its strength. How do you feel as it approaches you? Feeling its warmth and its vibrancy. Your higher self now asks you if you are ready to merge with it. Your higher self is you in a higher dimension, and it has so much love for you, so much wisdom. Knowing that you are safe here, when you are ready, begin to merge with your higher self. Allow your auras to begin to blend. See the energy surrounding your higher self and the energy surrounding your physical body blending and merging. Sensing the chemical and energetic reactions as they come together. See how the lights harmonize and bounce off each other. Sense the swirling and the balancing of the energies coming together. Closer and closer, sense your energy levels increase. Sense your radiance, sense your vibrancy. Sense how it feels to be merging with your higher self. Noticing your body beginning to glow and your emotions beginning to feel more secure, more loving. Continuing to blend all the way until your higher self, you have completely merged, and every part of you, every cell, every molecule has taken on this higher vibration. Once the merge completes, you know that you are still you, but now at a much higher vibration. And you have the ability to see things clearly, to just know things, to feel your way. You have this inner knowing of any situation, any choice. You can sense what is best for you. You know exactly what is right for you. You are truly a wise and all-knowing being. Every time you blend with your higher self, every time you balance and harmonize the light within yourself, you change the very structure of your cells of your body. You activate the DNA and light codes that are within you. You allow your entire body to rise to a higher level of light. You are light, and you're in the process of becoming your higher self in everyday life. Your higher self will now begin to activate your third eye, the ajna center, between your brows and slightly above. This is the center of intuition, of insights, of the inner knowingness. Imagine the center is now opening and expanding, and as it opens up, light begins to pour into your third eye. Your inner vision is now being stimulated. If it helps, imagine that your higher self is now putting their hand over your third eye to allow more healing and more energy flow. Now, bring your focus to the light that is pouring in through the crown of your head. Imagine now as the light pours in through the crown of your head and now comes out your third eye, illuminating everything around you, increasing the levels of light, so all your paths, all your choices, all situations now have this sense of clarity and peace. You are beginning to see the truth beyond all circumstances. You can even see people more clearly. You see to the truth of every situation. Any situations that have been confusing or unclear to you are now becoming very clear. Be aware of your heart. beating right in the middle of your breathing. And now turn your inner attention to the world just as it is, to your feelings of acceptance and love for yourself. Begin to notice how you feel in your heart today for your own self. To see how you respond to the words today, say a few times, on the exhale, I love myself just as I am, and see how you respond to these words. No judgment, regardless of what you feel in your heart right now towards yourself. Just let the feeling be there. Look at them. See the truth of what you feel. Are you free, experiencing a feeling of love and inner acceptance? Are you somehow fighting against yourself, unable to forgive and accept completely who you are in the moment? What would happen if you let go right now of all the fear and rejection in your heart for your own self? Let all your thoughts quiet down. Be aware of your bodily sensations and, at the same time, the sounds around you. Allow the feeling in your heart to begin to soften as you receive the love of healing. Begin to be open to the possibility of accepting and loving yourself just as you are. Observe. Are you afraid to open up and love yourself? Stay with your breathing. Let the stillness deepen. The thoughts fade away. For at least a few moments, allow yourself to see yourself as perfectly okay, just as you are. You are God's creation. Love yourself as our divine loves us. Purely loved, without judgment, without fear, without hesitation. Forgive yourself for everything and say again, I love myself just as I am. Expand your awareness to include the world around you. The room you are in, the building you are in, the people in your family, in your community, the people you work with, the people driving down the roads, everyone and everything. Watch what they are doing now. The world is just what it is, and say to yourself, I accept the world as it is. And as you now hold your attention to your heart, notice how you feel toward yourself. Observe whether you feel light or heavy in your heart, contracted or expanded. If you are laying judgments on yourself or others, let all judgments go. Forgive yourself for everything that needs forgiving. Just let the love flow and say to yourself, I love myself just as I am. Stay with your breathing and be aware of the breath in and out, hearing the beat of your heart as you do. Notice your whole body presence and begin to become aware of where your personal bubble of awareness meets the loving presence of the divine. Tune into any emotional upsets or wounds you feel today and let them just be there. Open your heart to God's healing help. So, imagine a light shining above your head. The image may appear as a golden, bright white light. And within this light is a stairway. You notice the stairway has no end. Curious, yes? Take the first step up, second step up, the third step up, and up on each step, so that when you look down, you can only witness a tiny speck of yourself. Now, at the top of the stairs, there is a gate. 2. When you do, you notice behind the gate a path. Yet you are resistant to open that gate. If you could open this gate, you know you can begin to walk this path and maybe connect to the light of the divine. The manner and the help it would bring to you, helping you to make decisions in your life. What would happen if you did open this gate? What would be for you on the other side? You decide open this gate, noticing another path. You want to go down this path, a little unsure as to what you will find. Yet you do. Go, the answers are here for you. You know it is here where you will be able to discern what is true for you. Without judgment, without fear, without flaw. Notice what you hear, see, and feel as you walk this path. Take in all of the environment. Just notice. At the end of this path, there is a clearing. As you notice the clearing, you are drawn to a particular spot. So go now and draw further to this spot. Settle in now, however you wish to be. Imagine as you are sitting quietly and that there is a choice. Make sure you see yourself in the picture as we now imagine. Imagine as you are sitting quietly and that there is a choice. This is your space. Witness what has gone. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Imagine all the events of your life stretched out in chronological order, all along a line. Notice where that is for you. Notice in which direction your path stretches out. You may have to look behind you. Many people feel very comfortable with their past behind them. Now imagine all the things you completed, things that worked well. Some things that did not work well, outcomes not to expectation that have happened, stretched out into the future. Notice where that is. Is your future in front of you? Does it go out to your right? Whatever it is, just notice. Then notice how the past and the future join together right where you are now. Right now. And that now is the pivot point. Now is the point between the past and the future. And the point is now. In the past, you make the choices that create the future. The past does not equal the future. And you know that. Now, with that awareness, stop for a moment and sit back in your mind and just be here now. And imagine that in a moment. In your mind's eye, remember an event that did not work out the way you planned. An event that maybe is still dragging you back, preventing you from moving freely, restricting you, stopping you. So, you stop and look back and notice that you have ties to the past. Float up above to that past event, to this event. And as you follow those ties back, they lead to unexpected sources. Or maybe not so unexpected. Loved ones, people, places, and things. Traditions, emotions, moments in your life where you made a decision that didn't work out. As you do, you begin to these emotional bonds to these events. These are learnings, choices you have made that have not worked out for you. You can let go of the ties that bind you to those past representations of failure. So you can still feel the attachment to those past events where you made a choice. A choice that did not work out the way you wanted. Where you still feel attachment to those moments and let go of the binds to holding yourself back. Let go of whatever is not longer serving you. You can be you fully and completely with your own. While you let go of old patterns of behaving and thinking and believing, and move on to new ways that are constructive, valuable, and appropriate for you now and from now on. So, you take a moment with those events, remove those shackles that have held you back. You're free, the past is over. It is a source of resources, of learning and lessons and experience. And choices you made in the past brought you to where you are today. But what you do now, today, creates your tomorrow. The choices you make and actions you take create your future, don't they? Discover how to reclaim the lost fragments of your essence and find inner peace amidst life's chaos. Haven't you now already begun to see that and see yourself? See the past stretch out in one direction and the future stretch out in the other. It's uplifting to get a sense of perspective of your life. And you see more and more clearly as you comfortably float up higher and higher. Now float up to the future and see yourself there, doing those things you've elected to do for yourself. How happy they make you feel. You see yourself there in that moment where you made a decision. They all are, or some maybe not, and that's okay too. And your unconscious mind, it's nice, you know. You can enjoy both at the same time and feel good within your heart now. And then, when you're ready, knowing you have all the resources you need to take away and preserve the learnings from this event. Now, with thoughts of quiet, just be with yourself without judgment or fear. Look and see who you really are. Look to see the truth of who you are deep inside. Beyond words, the direct experience within your heart. And allow good feeling to begin to expand within your heart for yourself. It's your choice to love and forgive yourself, or not to. Look to your heart and see what you choose right now. To judge and fear and reject yourself, or to be open up, accept and love yourself. Choose. As an act of self-love, you can choose to give yourself permission to feel joy in your heart. Surrender now to love and forgiveness. Let the love fill you. I love myself just as I am. Let the meditation deepen now. Let the love flow. Now is the time to ask your higher self to lift any veils that might be standing between you and clear seeing right now. If there is a specific situation that you want more clarity on, imagine seeing that situation in front of you. Imagine the confusion or the fear or lack of understanding around it. Imagine it like a fog. And imagine that fog slowly dissipating. Imagine that the light that is shining through your third eye is breaking away the fog. Telling your higher self that you are ready for clarity. You are ready to see the truth. Let all illusions standing in the way of knowing your right next move, dissolve now. You know what is for your highest path. You know what is right for you. You trust your guidance. You trust your instinctive knowing. You trust completely your intuition. Stand in courage with your truth. Embody the self-confidence to really trust yourself. Believe in yourself. You must know yourself before figuring out who you want to become. There are no all right or all wrong answers. There is only what is best and right for you. In this moment, and in every moment, you do not second guess yourself. You know without a doubt what is your right next move. Even if a part of you fears it, or even if a part of you wants to be in denial, there is a bigger, wiser part of you that knows that sees beyond all illusions, that knows your higher path and is always guiding you to it. The more you connect with this higher self, the easier it becomes to know and see clearly. Breathing in this energy, questions to ask your higher self. Holding the breath in the center of your being and slowly exhaling. What value and beliefs have been important to you until this point? What does your higher self believe in? How does your higher self be seen and heard? What message does your higher self want to share with you? What do you need to let go of to become one with your higher self? Why am I here? What is my purpose in life? What is the most important lesson my higher self holds for my future? How can I use my higher self to make sense of my intuitive insights? How can I better listen to the wisdom of my higher self? How can I access my higher self's wisdom during times of doubt? What are the signs of disconnect from my higher self? Thank your higher self for any messages, visions, or energetic shifts that you received. If you didn't receive a message or feel like you did not receive guidance yet, trust that you will in the perfect time, in the perfect way, and in the perfect place. Perhaps for the moment you received emotional release. You feel more secure, more at peace. These are gifts from your higher self, and they will help you on your path. Know that this process is very real, very powerful. And in the next few days and weeks, you will continue to receive guidance for your right next move. Thank your higher self, because it loves you so much and it is always here for you. Go ahead and come back into your body, back into the room, wiggling your fingers and your toes, feeling alive, feeling confident and secure. Taking a deep breath in and releasing. Spend up to 10 minutes now enjoying the company of your higher self if you have journeyed beyond to the rhythm of your breathing and become aware of your body, your contact with the ground. Give yourself the opportunity to record your journey in your special journal. Namaste, Rini from PassionandPossibilities.com.